Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. As always, if you're new here and you like aquariums or koi ponds, be sure to hit that subscribe button to make sure you don't miss out on any future content. And if you're returning, welcome back. So just a really quick one today. I've just got a couple of jobs that I need to be getting done before I can start getting fish in this aquarium. So yeah, without further ado, let's crack on with it. Appreciate if you can give me a thumbs up on this video as well. It really helps me with the algorithm. So yeah, let's crack on with it and I'll see you soon. Right, so when you're running CO2 in your aquarium, you're going to need something similar to this. Basically, it's a little device or a gadget that will help you see that you've got the right amount of CO2 going into the system. So basically, you've got this liquid, Neutro 4DKH Bromo Blue, and you need to put that into this little glass tube and then turn it over so that the liquid is about half full in the dome there. Once you put that inside the fish tank, what happens is the CO2 from the water goes up through the void and it will change the colour of the liquid depending on the right level of CO2. So just get this set up and I'll show you what I mean. There you go, so about that much liquid, just enough to half fill the dome. And there you go. So that's inside the aquarium. I've got it about halfway up. With regards to the liquid, blue means too little CO2. Yellow means too much CO2, and green is just right, so you should be aiming for green, but it will take a couple of hours for the solution to react with the CO2 that's already in the tank. Right, so I've set the CO2 off on the timer, so the solenoid switches on about 15 minutes before the lights come on, and switch off about half an hour before the lights go out. I've fine-tuned that so I'm getting like one bubble every 3 or 4 seconds, so I'm going to see how that measures up. There's the diffuser diffusing the CO2. It's coming out a bit quick at the moment because I just did have to prime the tubing, and there's the tester, so that'll take a couple of hours for it to let me know what the CO2 levels are, but yeah, that's up and running now. One other thing I wanted to do, this rock here, I'm going to leave that in there because it provides a little bit more extra cover under there. So that rock there and that stone there, I've got some Java moss, so that's one other thing I wanted to do just to give it a little bit more green. Java moss also allows fish to lay their eggs or live to go and hide in it, so yeah, I'm going to pull that out, probably get that stick out as well and stick a little bit up the branch. So I'll do that now. Okay, so what I've done, just got some normal black cotton, wrapped it around the block, and then I've just poked the Java moss underneath the cotton. And hopefully that will grow all over the cotton, all over the rock, so that should be covered nicely given time. So get that back in the tank. Right, so there we go, Java moss is on there. So hopefully that will cover that whole stone eventually. Poked a little bit in that stick there as well, so that should grow around there. And put some onto that rock as well. So hopefully that will get covered in a few days or 3 or 4 weeks. We'll just have to see. And you can just about see the CO2 coming out the diffuser there. Very fine bubbles. think that's about right, to be honest with you. Like I say, I've got that set up at 1 bubble every, say, 5 seconds. I'm going to see what the reader reads in a couple of hours, and then we'll go from there, whether I need to adjust it anymore or not. But I think that should be fine, to be honest. So that should give the plants a good head start. Right guys, so I've made a couple of changes before it comes to putting the fish in. Just show you what I've been up to. So got rid of the soda stream cylinder. Now got a 3.5 kilo CO2 cylinder in there. Obviously I've took the converter off from the soda stream cylinder, so I've got the regulator straight onto the bottle there now. Got the dropper set to around about 3 drops per 3 drops per second, which seems to be doing great. So I'll continue to monitor that anyway. But yeah, all that's set in place. Filter's been running now. No problems with that. Everything seems to be doing its job. As you probably noticed, I've moved the top-up tank from here. 2 reasons. One, it wasn't big enough, so the water in that top-up tank wasn't lasting the week, which I needed to because obviously I'm away. So got rid of that completely. And I don't know if you can see down here, I've basically got a storage box down here. I think it's 80 litres. What I've got 2 pumps in there. I've got the 1 pump for the auto top up, and then I've got a separate pump attached to this hose, so I can do my water changes easy. Yeah, it's a cracking idea. I can basically fill that up with water, it gets to room temperature, dechlorinate it in there, and then use that as my top ups. It's out the way down there, so I've got the lid to go on. So it's, yeah, it's out the way. Mrs. Casey weren't too happy about having that down there, but I don't think it really matters too much. So yeah, we're all up and running in here. I think with the amount of media they've got in there, I'm going to be able to stock this pretty heavily. But obviously I'll be continuing to check the water parameters as I'm doing it. So yeah, we're just about ready to put some fish in the tank. Right, that's it for this one. Pretty much got everything done now on the aquarium that I need to do, and I can start getting some fish in it. As you can probably see, I have already started getting them in there, but yeah, that's for the next episode. What I will be doing in the next episode is putting a few weeks worth of footage together of me introducing fish into the aquarium. I did introduce them quite quickly, but over a 4 or 5 week period. So yeah, that's all to come in next week's episode. So yeah, we'll leave it there, and until next time, thanks for watching.